It's the 11th of September and always a thoughtful day. But unfortunately today I've woken up feeling decidedly under the weather, and the weather is quite blustery, as you can hear. I woke up and got the animals up this morning, and I just went back to bed for the rest of the morning and slept solidly. So I've got up this afternoon just to gather in on my £5 a harvest, and then I'm heading back to bed. So in the wind last night, the tarp came off and was just dangling. Well, it was dangling over the side there, but there was one solitary piece of string holding it up here. So Mr. J and I came out in the dark and the rain last night and re-strapped it on, but this time using some baling twine rather than the rather flimsy string that I'd used the first time, and hopefully that will hold it on until such time as we can get some battens. We need to get battens across the top to hold this down, and best of all would be to have some more of the clear plastic like we've got up here, but we'll just do what we can. But as we don't have any of the clear plastic, we'll just have to keep tying this on until such time as we can find some. Today's harvest has been, and I've written it down because I can't remember, 12 ounces of raspberries, and there's still more to come on those plants. I'm really pleased about that. 2 pounds of tomatoes, 3 pounds of the Prince green beans. So those were the dwarf beans. In one of the beds I'd grown 3 different types of dwarf beans, and these are the green beans, and they've just got the most amazing taste. So very pleased that there was another 3 pounds of those. And this rather fabulous squash weighed in at a fraction under 4 pounds. While I was at the far end of the garden getting the squash, I noticed that our cauliflowers, well, they've actually got cauliflowers in the plants. Hurrah! But something's gone wrong. Something's gone very wrong, because although they've formed nice cauliflower heads, they're mushy in the middle and they've got slugs all over them, and well, they've very obviously been eaten. So not a single one has survived. They're all, you can see they've had all their little florets nibbled off them, and the middles are mushy. Now I'm going to hazard a guess this is because I haven't bent the leaves over the heads, which I have a feeling you are supposed to do to protect them from the rain, which would explain the mushiness in the centre of them. And I'm just guessing that the slugs have had an absolute field day and eaten all the little florets, and just left me with a solid lump of yuck. If I peel back the leaves, and of course I'm trying to do this one-handed, but if I peel the leaves back, you can see, so this is what the cauliflower should look like, sans slug, but I don't know, there might be enough there just to take the little bits that are covered, and if I take that from all the cauliflowers, there might be enough there for one meal. Oh, it's very sad. So I guess that's a lesson learnt. Next year I am going to grow cauliflowers next year, but I'm going to grow them in a row, in a bed on their own, where I can keep a very close eye on them, and put down lots of slug traps made from beer, and try and keep the slugs off them. And I'm also going to bend the leaves over them at the first sign that they're growing a cauliflower head, to keep the rain off them. And I feel silly for not having done that, but live and learn. And if I feel up to it a bit later on, I will continue with the apples, and I'll make sure that I put the total amount on the screen, as usual, up in the corner before my vlog goes onto the internet. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you're up to today, I hope it's a good one for you. And I also hope you can join me again tomorrow.